Hello, everybody. This is the Harbinger. This is Shapes, and yeah, this is basically going to take quite a while. We are producing about 3.5, 3.6 of these each second, and we are delivering about 3.5, 3.6 a second. And yeah, that's just gonna be way too slow until we get 20k. So I have done some analysis of what is making it take so long time, and I think the issue is that we aren't producing these blue windmills fast enough for the table fans. So my solution, and of course the problem is that we have two very large lines of white circles here, and we are only producing the fans like this. So I think the correct way to do this is we have to split off some of these guys over here, and we need to just make a second line of these guys to also make blue windmills. And I'm going to take you with me for that journey. If can we mirror this? I don't think we can mirror this. I guess we'll have to do something like this. Rotate it, and we just have to live with the fact that we have to do some adjustments here. Okay. First thing, put that up over here and go there. Then we are going to flip these around. There, that's there, and then we just need to make sure that these guys are also giving inputs here. Split them off like this. And let's see, we have 8 of these, so we need to split them off in into 8 branches here. This is not going to be pretty, but it is going to somewhat work. Actually, let's do it like this. We're getting more of these. You can go straight into here. And do the same thing for you. Put that straight into here. And we can do the same thing for you. There, and this last one we will get up here. There. Then we just need to add the colors. We have enough colors coming from over here. I think we can also just make 2 new lines here. And while we're doing that, we can do this. Redirect these. Come up here. Come up here. And let's put these into where they need to be. Okay. this one isn't nearly as pretty as the other side, but it's just gonna be something that works and improves our throughput here. There, and also here. Yeah, it looks like enough windmills are coming through to be painted in all of the paint areas, and they're also getting enough color. So in theory, we've doubled the amount of windmills we produce. But I kind of imagine that this wasn't that much slower earlier either. So I can't really see why these belts aren't producing the same amount here. Because both of these are filled, right? No. Derp, these guys aren't getting color here. We need another line of color, but that's fine. Nice, we caught that. And we do this. There we have it. Yeah, now they are producing equal. So, yeah, so now this has made it so that it's the white circles that now are the issue. But that's also totally fine. How are we doing for the assembly line down here? We are still having overproduction of the heating apparatus, and yeah, it's still the table fans that are the problem. Oh, here is something pointing the wrong way. I thought we fixed that. Anyway, how are we comparing now? So we have increased production a little bit. Production is now up to 5. That's great, and the deliveries are increased by up to 25%. So okay, that's something. We are still far away from here, but we also have other things to worry about. So we also need to be making this shape and this shape. Not really entirely sure what they are supposed to be, but I think this is a north-south, east-west compass. So let's find out where we want to start make that. Ideally, we want to be making it somewhere where there are circles and stars nearby each other, and I guess this is a contender. This isn't neither a circle or a star, but it's half stars and half circles. We do need to do some splitting and cutting and reassembling to make this shape here. So we don't really mind to cut up something to get there. Cutting up circles ain't really that useful. It's either we do cutting in the start, or we paint half of the circles red, half of the circles white, then cut them up and reattach them in the way we want. While the star just needs to be a star. Let's see, are there any stars nearby here? Okay, we found a pretty neat place. There are some circles over here, and all of the colors are nearby, and there's a circle and a star, and we aren't that far away from the main base. So I think this is where we are going to be making our compasses here, and yeah, we would need to be starting with some regular circles painted. I'm just going to set up the painting stations, and I will see you guys after that. So we are done with our initial red here. I'm just not sure how many red belts we need to paint all of these. So I am going to Just equip one of them first. And by the way, we also have unlocked our upgrade here. So let's upgrade the belt distributors and tunnels. And woo! Now we are going to be doing this guy later. Okay. So that's that looks like a 3/4 filled piece with a 4/4 piece on it. Yeah. That's cool, I guess. Let's see, how are we doing here? It doesn't look like it's getting... Oh yeah, it is getting enough paint to everything. So one of these lines are enough. And yeah, let's go over there. And these are gonna be our red circles that we are going to be cutting up and put into this shape. And yeah, we also be needing to get more colors here, because we're also going to make white circles, and I'm going to do that now. And yeah, we're going to have to be merging some colors here, but that's gonna be fine. See you guys in a bit. There we have it. Double 8 white line going to be reproduced over here, since we're going to be needing white for a lot of other stuff as well. And yeah, there isn't really much to do except putting these guys into where they are supposed to be, right? And it's always satisfying to see things come together here. Are we producing and everything here? They are producing a lot of purple in every place. And then we need to hook up the purple over here and the green. And we should be producing a lot of white. We are not producing over here, that's because we haven't put that one in. Yeah, I didn't have the space for these wonders over here at this line, and we could probably have the squeezing them out. And I think actually having those wonders are going to be making sure that we can produce more efficiently, since then there won't be a blockage if these guys want to put out one of their colors. So yeah, I think this design is slightly better than this design over here. But we are producing a lot of white, which we can then be using to color some more circles. And yeah, let's just copy this setup over here. And do we have space over here? We do have space over here for it. So let's put it somewhere around here. And we need to be painting these circles white. Let's see, paint goes into these things. So take this line and split it. These dividers were recently upgraded, so they can probably take this. Oop. Because we currently have a lot more efficient belts and distributors than we have mixing and painting. So this should be fine for a while. And then we also need to add circles here. Luckily there are loads of circles nearby. So let's just take, for example, these guys and these guys. And we're gonna put 2 of them in there and 2 of them in here. Split off these. Split of those. Let's see. We are these filling up our backlog? It does not look like we are making a backlog over here. That means we are not splitting. We are dedicating 5 extractors for each, and we have space for that, so it's totally okay. we just need some more producers. Whoop. And some belts, tunnels. You are going over here. You are going over here, gonna be in the green, and there we are. Now we're producing tons of white circles, tons of white, tons of red circles. We are already full here, and yeah, now we just need to be making red and white circles into the base of that thing. And that's gonna include some scissoring, some stacking and stuff. We could, in theory, use this thing. Let's see. We are going to be trying to make stuff like this. I think the correct thing is to cut everything up into fours like this, and just split those over into assemblies. Yeah, let's set up something over here and see how this does. We just need to see how this one turns out. So there we are, cutting them up into stuff like this. So then we would need to also do this with red. Get this all the way down here. Yes. And now we need to stack together 2 and 2 of these, so that they make one of those. So it's red on the left side and white on the right side. It probably doesn't matter which way we do it, as long as we do it the same way every time. Okay, I think I have an idea of what we want to do here. So let me pause and set it up. Okay, I don't know how much I actually gonna like this, but since it seems a little bit wonky, but the idea is that we cut up these guys here and we spin some of them, and we match them up against the unspun versions of the other color, and we do the opposite thing here with reds, and they should produce some kind of output here, and yeah, these aren't that horrible, and actually this worked a lot better than I intended, because we can actually just stack these the way these are. We can stack them together just the way they are. I was thinking we might have to rotate them to make them match up, but actually stacking these together after they come out of here is a much better idea. So I'm going to need to redesign this. Back in a bit. Okay, so I moved a little bit of things around here, and it works. It's not as compact as I would like it. I don't know if it is as if we can just expand it as much as we would like either, because we can't just put them side by side. But I think this should somewhat work. So we just need to be making sure that they are having enough space to come around here. And we need to make sure that the reds also have enough space. And yeah, this design should be able to make any kind of these checkered patterns. So I kind of like it, and yeah, happy with how it turns out. We just have to see if it is going to be working big scale, or if it just more works small scale. So let's give it a test here. And then we need the reds. Let's see, we have enough space over here, so let's just, let's just put it up. Split it into 4. Make some tunnels. Yeah, these guys can be normal, and we can tunnel the reds. And put them over here. And we should be good. There, there, and there. And we are producing quite a lot of these guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy about this design. We are producing 8 of them a turn now. It's not going to require a lot of these white and red circles, because we are producing way more of those than we are of these. And also, we are only consuming 4 of each to create 8 out of these, so it's going to be a net gain, kind of. Yeah, we are producing so much of these red and yellow circles that we can, red and white circles that we can. I think we can produce 32 of these each stick, which is pretty good. Now we just need to make some ninja stars green and assemble it. Okay. And we are back. We are creating quite a few green ninja stars over here. We took out all of these ninja stars and all of this green over here, and we are mass producing them here. We are outproducing the checkered squares by quite a lot here, but yeah, that's going to be fine. I think we are just producing them for the upgrading anyway, and after we've done this upgrade, we are going to be having increased production from cutting and stacking anyway, so that's gonna be fine. Okay, but we need to put these guys into where they are supposed to be. So if I don't remember completely wrong, we are supposed to be putting the thing that's going underneath. We are putting that in the whites, and the thing that's going to go on the top is going into the blender. So let's see if that ain't correct. Yeah, that seems like it's going to go correct here, and let's also do the same thing here for this side, like this, and we need to also be putting greens here into where they are supposed to be. And let's do this here, make a nice little way for the green ones to get into here. And we are making compasses, and of course we need to fix this. Actually, let's go up to this guy over here, and this is the thing I'm copying from, so let's just fix that over here. And we don't have to deal with that ever again. Are they rotated the right way? I hope so. Let's see. Red in the top left corner, red in the top left corner. That's awesome. Then we just have to deliver these guys. Delivers. And we have gathered them up. We're going all the way over here, and we just need to find somewhere in the hub to deliver them. And I think we're going to go on the right side here, and maybe replace one of these half circle things. We don't. This one is completely free, so we can try to put it over there. We just need to go here and here, and then we need to, oops, wrong way around. Put it over here. And let's go over here. And we have already passed the point of making the turn. And we are in. Okay, and we are also closing in on enough heating apparatuses over here. Hopefully we can make it this episode. But yeah, they are counting, right? They are counting up steadily and heavily. Okay. Only thing now is we might not be able to gather up all of the production we have. Yeah, these guys can't empty out fast enough, so we need to be doing something for that. We need to maybe put them into this one over here. Yeah, those are only delivering, so if we put them onto that belt, it should be completely okay. Let's cut off these guys and take them on a route over here and merge them together with this line. It shouldn't be filling up all the time, so we're just going to use this to empty in every now and then the extras. All right. Now, do we start on this thing over here? So this is. Here we also need some of the extra white we made this episode, and we're also going to be needing a double set of purple windmills, and that's gonna be quite an ask, I think. So we need a place where there are a lot of potential to harvest windmills, and we also need to be making purple over there. We do have this factory over here, which we easily can copy to make another purple factory. I guess this is basically the same factory that we have been using earlier. We do have a complete unused line of white over here that we can use for this purpose as well. So if there are any windmill harvesting areas nearby here, please tell me, and I will go on the lookout for that. It is not the best candidate I've ever seen, but these are a quarter of these are windmills, so we could be using these splitters and just toss away 3/4 of the thing and assemble them to make windmills. So I wouldn't be doing it unless there were quite a lot of stuff to harvest here. So I think we can get away with these as our base windmills, but remember we need 2 stacks of them, and we need it to be close by here. So yeah, I'm gonna start on that for now. So here is a design I made. We are rotating these guys, so the one part we want is in the top left corner. That way we can stack the cutter for 4 cutters like this to get out the single part we want, and we can basically assemble them like this. And yeah, this is the monstrosity we need to get one windmill a second. The good news is that we can make as many of these as we want. So yeah, let's just make a few of these and stack them downwards here, and it's gonna be a blast. While we were building that, we unlocked the double painter, and it's a variant of painter that consumes 2 shapes and 1 color instead of 2. So yeah, it's just a lot more efficient painter output, which we are going to be including in our future designs. And yeah, with that, I think we're going to continue this windmill experience later. We are currently producing enough windmills to emulate having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extractors or something, and we're gonna go with 8, and yeah, that's not nearly enough to be producing enough windmills to confidently deal with this thing. And let's see. Ooh, next time we have to make a bike headlight, I think. So yeah, that's a cool design. It looks like half a ninja star at the bottom, then a green circle on top of that, and a yellow half circle on top of that again. Okay, we are going to be making this next episode, and until then, I will see you guys later. Harbinger out.